So I wanted to start a new video series where I just went to Amazon and just randomly bought everyday carry gear, sight unseen, know nothing about the maker or the product. And when I started to edit the video, I noticed I didn't plug in my audio cable, which is embarrassing. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. So after having a mini heart attack, I decided not to scrap the video and just do a voiceover and try to let you guys know what I'm saying in this video. So this first item that I bought randomly, knowing nothing about it, was the Big Spender wallet from Espacio Handmade. So let's read the back of this package here. It says, "Our little handmade shop is beyond grateful for you. A purchase from Espacio Handmade, not only are you choosing quality, but you're also supporting a growing woman-owned business in Austin, Texas." So that's something I didn't know when buying this wallet. I don't think I have too many wallets in my collection that are made by women, so that's definitely a plus in my book. Then it says, "Each item is designed and made by me by hand, the owner of the company and the maker of the wallet." Now it's time to open this thing. It's just wrapped in some blue paper, and that's the reason I had a mini heart attack when I figured out that the audio cable wasn't in, because I couldn't go back and re-unbox this thing for the first time. It was already open, and the whole point of the series was just to open it for the first time, give you my first impressions, and test it out, which I couldn't redo again. And my first impressions are very good with this wallet. And I forgot to mention that this is handmade in the USA in Austin, Texas. And this card right here just talks about the pockets and what type of leather they use. Now let's go over some of the features here. There's 9 colors available. The color that I have right here is the Sangria color. It's handmade from full grain Horween leather. The wallets are available in Horween or Badalassi Carlo leather, and I can't really tell if this is Horween or not, but it sort of looks like Badalassi Carlo to me. I'm not really sure. It can hold up to 4 to 8 cards in its 3 pockets. There's 2 card slots and a dedicated cash compartment. Now let's talk dimensions. It comes in at 2.75 inches by 3.75 inches and has a weight of 2 ounces. And like I said, the reason I bought this sight unseen, knowing nothing about the maker or the item itself, was I really liked the styling when I first saw it. And I really had nothing to go on about the quality other than the Amazon rating here. You can see it has a 4.5 star rating out of 5 stars with 431 ratings. Now I normally don't go on Amazon ratings alone because I know those ratings can be skewed. As a content creator, I get Amazon shops contacting me all the time, willing to exchange a free product for a 5-star rating. I never do that. I always decline, but that's the reason I never look at the 5-star rating. I always look at the 1 or 2-star ratings, because at least then I know they're telling the truth. And then I can make up my own mind from there. But overall, I really like the quality, the initial quality of this wallet. You can see the texturing, the grain of this leather. And one of the first things I always look at is the stitching. This saddle stitching is on point, so they did a very nice job here with the stitching. And it looks like it's just one piece of leather that's just folded in a way to create the 3 pockets. So it's a single piece of leather folded around and then stitched up on the one side and then held together with that brass rivet. And the only branding on this wallet is right there on the front of the wallet, so very minimal branding. I like it. And as per usual, I have to do a smell test. And yes, guys, this wallet smelled amazing. Whether it's Horween or Badalassi Carlo, they both smell awesome. This leather smells fantastic, it looks fantastic. I'm just gonna bend it a little bit just so you can see that color variation. I really like this Sangria color here. Now I'm just gonna cycle through some of the colors available on their Amazon website. I like all of the colors really, but like I said, I just picked this Sangria color because it was supposed to be Horween leather, and I really like this color. And I know I keep going back to the Horween versus Badalassi Carlo and what my wallet is, but honestly, I do think it's a Badalassi Carlo leather. But that's another reason why I was drawn to this specific wallet, was because they used either Horween or Badalassi, which is a very high quality full grain leather. You have to be careful when looking for wallets on Amazon because you'll see genuine leather a lot. And as we all know, genuine leather is the lowest quality of real leather, a step right above faux leather. Now I read some of the comments on Amazon saying that they were disappointed with how thin the leather was. It doesn't feel that thin to me. It actually feels normal. They don't really give the weight of the leather on their Amazon website, so I decided to weigh it myself. And you can basically tell the weight just by the thickness of the leather. And as you can see here, it comes in at 1.63 millimeters. which if it comes in at 1.60 millimeters, that's a 4-ounce leather, which is a completely normal, acceptable weight for a leather, especially for a wallet. So the fact that it comes in at 1.63 millimeters, I'm not really sure what the complaints were on Amazon, but this wallet, completely fine. Now, before I jump into the card test here, you can see just by the way the wallet is folded, it makes a V cutout on the front, and then they actually cut a V on the back. Now that should make this wallet pretty functional trying to get your cards in and out. My only concern is the front pocket there for cash. You can see by the length of this pocket, you're not going to be able to fold your bills into thirds or half, only quarters. Which for me, that's usually fine, but I know a lot of you guys have problems with folding your bills into quarters. Plus the pocket's right there in the front, and you're gonna have a little bit of your cash exposed off the top, which I know, once again, a lot of you guys have issues with. But let's start stuffing some cards in here and see if it can handle that 8-card claim. Now let's start out with 4 flat cards here. Now this is a brand new wallet, so it's gonna be a little bit stiff, but you can see it handles those 4 cards in that back pocket pretty nicely. But as of the nature of leather, it's just gonna mold to those cards over time. And then 4 more flat cards in that front pocket. You can see it is very, very tight in that front pocket. Now for me, I only carry a maximum of 7 cards every day. My ID, a debit card, store cards, a tracking card. So I'm gonna take out 1 here and show you what it looks like with 7, what I carry every day. So I'm gonna keep it right there at 7. And you can see with this diagonal cutout, it's gonna give you plenty of space, plenty of surface area to grab that top card out, which is gonna be your most used credit card. And then getting your cards out of the back, just give it a little squeeze. It's a minimalist wallet, so getting your cards out of the back isn't the most functional, such as, you know, if you use a traditional leather wallet, but if you just squeeze that back pocket, it works fairly well. And Espaccio Handmade alleviated that problem just a little bit by giving us that V cutout in the back, so that works nice. So here's 5 American dollar bills folded into quarters. This wallet will only take bills folded into quarters and not thirds or half. And you can see it has no problem accepting those bills even with 7 cards in this wallet. And now you can see exactly how much of your bills will be sticking out over the top here. For me, I don't really care. I only carry my bills for emergency purposes, so I'll only have maybe 1 bill there. But if you guys don't like your bills exposed, just know this is how much of your cash will be sticking out over that pocket. So far, I'm really digging this wallet. Now let's do a quick pocket test here. And I usually don't do this because I wear Duluth jeans and you can see my pockets are huge. So if you're a guy that wears skinny jeans, no judgment. These wallets are gonna fit a little bit differently in your pocket than they do in my pockets. That's why I never do them. But you can see this wallet fits very nicely in my pockets, and that cash doesn't get caught up on the edges of my pockets at all. So the Big Spender definitely passes the pocket test, for me at least. So here are my final thoughts on the Big Spender from Espaccio Handmade. So for my first episode of just randomly buying everyday carry gear from Amazon sight unseen, knowing nothing about it, I think it was a success here, other than forgetting to plug in my audio cable. I'm definitely giving the Big Spender from Espaccio Handmade a thumbs up here. It's all handmade right here in the USA from a small company, a women-owned small company. It's an extremely minimal vertical style wallet, which I like, with 3 pockets, can hold up to 8 cards, can hold at least 5 bills folded into quarters. The hand saddle stitching looks fantastic. All the cuts look clean, very straight. And they use a 4-ounce leather here, so if you're reading negative comments on Amazon about the thin leather, just know that this comes in at 1.63 millimeters, which is actually over a 4-ounce leather. 4 ounces is 1.60, this is 1.63. So being handmade, hand-stitched from a small company here in the USA, it's on the higher end of wallets you might find on Amazon. I paid 49 bucks for this, basically $50 for this wallet, plus tax. So it was definitely a risk, especially sight unseen, knowing nothing about this company or the wallet itself, but I think it paid off here. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of the Big Spender from Espaccio Handmade. And also let me know if you want me to continue this video series of me just randomly buying everyday carry gear from Amazon, knowing nothing about it at all, and giving you my first impressions and testing it out. And I promise next time I will remember to plug in my audio cable.